Good evening, Rita. Did you catch the game last night?
No, Rex. I had better things to do than watch millionaires play with balls.
Wow, okay. Someone's grumpy today. Did you not get your beauty sleep?
Excuse me, Rex. I don't need beauty sleep. I'm flawless.
Sure you are, Rita. That's why you have bags under your eyes the size of Paris Hilton's handbags.
Ha ha, very funny, Rex. You're just jealous because my bags are designer.
On a quiet Monday morning in any town, USA, unsuspecting resident Danny Jones awoke to discover his delicious dinnertime hot dog was missing. After some inquiry, Jones quickly determined the culprit responsible for the theft of his beloved Frankfurter, and it was none other than his neighbor's pet cat, Theodore. It seems that the incorrigible feline was feeling rather peckish and had crossed the street to Jones's house in search of a tasty treat. Once there, it made off with Jones's hot dog, which had been sitting unattended on the windowsill. Despite Jones's assertions that it was devastating to lose his snack, his neighbor, Henry Wallace, was unrepentant and said he's just a grouchy cat. What did you expect? Jones may never get the satisfaction of his stolen treat, but he can rest assured knowing that Theodore's stomach was at least satisfied that day. In a stunning upset, Porky the pig has been elected as the new mayor of Hamlet, beating out his human counterparts by a landslide. Porky, who ran on a platform of bringing home the bacon, promised to make Hamlet a more pig-friendly place to live. His opponents tried to paint him as a boorish candidate, but Porky was undeterred. He campaigned with a squeal of confidence, confident that he could hog the spotlight. The citizens of Hamlet were clearly charmed by his curly tail and adorable snorts, and Porky's victory was celebrated with a big pig roast. When asked about his plans for the future, Porky simply replied, "I'm just happy to be bringing home the bacon." It's clear that in a world full of corruption and greed, Porky is a prime cut above the rest.
Scientists were stunned when their rovers on Mars came across a litter of puppies playing in the red dirt. After a few moments of confusion and head-scratching, they realized that this was not a sign of impending disaster, but rather a moment of sheer delight. The puppies were found to be healthy despite the harsh environment and were quickly dubbed Mars Pups. Researchers were amazed to find that the puppies seemed to be thriving on the red planet and were more than happy to make Mars their home. NASA has put together a plan to bring the Mars Pups safely back to Earth, and there has been an outpouring of support from around the world. Animal lovers everywhere have already begun the process of adopting the brave little dogs into their families. The amazing discovery of the Mars Pups is a reminder that even the bleakest news can contain moments of joy and hope. In a recent interview with the local newspaper, Tom Johnson claimed that he has a special power that allows him to communicate with aliens through his toenails. Johnson, a 45-year-old plumber, stated that he first discovered this ability when he accidentally touched a live wire while fixing a sink. He claims that since then, he has been receiving messages from extraterrestrial beings directly through his toenails. According to Johnson, the aliens have been giving him instructions on how to build a machine that will enable him to fly to their planet. He said that he has already started building the machine in his backyard, using materials that the aliens have provided him. When asked if he has any proof of his claims, Johnson refused to show any evidence, stating that the aliens have warned him not to reveal too much information to the government. Despite the skepticism of many people in the community, Johnson remains firm in his belief that he will one day travel to the stars and meet his alien friends in person. Now let's go to our field reporter to see what's going on around town.
Good morning, Jeb. Thanks for speaking with us today. Can you tell us what you saw?
Sure. I was walking through the market when I saw a woman trying to sneak a box of strawberries out of the store.
What happened then?
Just then, the local sheriff showed up and put a stop to it. He confiscated the box of strawberries and took the thief away.
Wow, that sounds like quite an eventful morning. Was there anything else that you saw?
Well, after the sheriff took the thief away, a bunch of shoppers gathered around and started to cheer. It was like they all felt safer knowing that the sheriff was there to protect them.
You heard it here first. Now back to the studio.
Welcome back to our daytime news segment. I'm your correspondent, Rick, and today I have a truly unique product to show you.
Oh boy, here we go again. What absurdity have you brought us this time, Rick?
Well, Rex, I present to you the one and only MegaSuitcase - a briefcase like you've never seen before.
Wait, really? You're trying to impress us with a briefcase? Do tell, Rick, what makes this one so mega?
This isn't just any ordinary briefcase, Rita. The MegaSuitcase is a multi-purpose marvel. Not only does it carry your belongings, but it also has a built-in Bluetooth speaker, a coffee maker, and even a miniature disco ball.
Laughs, are you serious, Rick? Who needs a disco ball in their briefcase? I mean, really?
And a coffee maker? Are you trying to turn businessmen into mobile baristas now? This is getting out of hand.
Come on, guys, it's all about convenience. Imagine having your favorite tunes playing while enjoying a freshly brewed cup of coffee during a stressful business meeting.
I think I'll pass, Rick. This MegaSuitcase just seems like a gimmick. Do you really think anyone would use this?
I agree with Rex. Let's call it what it is, a tacky, overpriced briefcase trying way too hard to be cool.
Well, everyone is entitled to their opinions. But let's not forget that innovation often comes in unexpected packages. Who knows, the MegaSuitcase might just become the next big thing.
Unity Technologies recently announced major changes to their pricing model which will, in effect, charge developers 20 cents for every install of their games. According to Unity, this change will help fuel growth in technology and innovation. When pressed about the potential loss in revenue as a result of the ongoing developer backlash, the company had this to say: "Negative growth is still growth. We will keep you updated as new details of this dumpster fire of a story unfolds."
Let's see what's happening with the weather.
The storm clouds are gathering, but don't let that dampen your spirits. Embrace the darkness that descends upon us, for within it lies a power that can be harnessed. The winds may howl and the lightning may strike, but let it be a reminder that in chaos, there is opportunity. Don't fear the storm, become the storm. For it is in the eye of the hurricane that the strongest stand. Let the tempest rage on, for you are the master of your fate, you are the captain of your soul. And when the storm subsides, you will emerge stronger and more powerful than ever before. Remember, the only way out is through, and the only way through is to embrace the storm.
Metaphysics professor, Dr. Amber Gillet, reported an unexpected and exciting event to her students at Boddington University yesterday. According to Gillet, while on a leisurely stroll through the park, she witnessed a tanuki, a mythical Japanese creature with a raccoon tail, flying through the air. Reports have confirmed that the tanuki sighting was first spotted by Gillet, who, upon further investigation and due to the size and shape, confirmed that the animal was indeed a tanuki. Gillet is no stranger to the world of fantastical creatures and has experienced a number of fascinating and unbelievable scenarios in her lifetime, including a previous experience with a bubblegum dragon in 2017. When asked about the tanuki encounter, Gillet said, "I just couldn't believe my eyes. I had read about them in books and seen pictures, but this was the real-life creature, flapping through the sky. It brought me tremendous joy." Gillet and her students hope to catch another glimpse of the tanuki in the near future, but for now, she's content to just enjoy the memory of the magical moment.
Local resident, John, has made a bizarre claim that he has discovered a pigeon that can travel through time. John claims to have found the pigeon on the side of the road, injured and disoriented. After nursing it back to health, John noticed that the pigeon would disappear for hours at a time and then reappear in the same spot it had left from. At first, he thought he was just losing track of time, but then John began to notice that the pigeon was bringing back items from different eras. The pigeon brought back a 1980s Rubik's Cube, a 1920s typewriter, and even a 16th century lute. John has tried to capture the pigeon to study it further, but every time he gets close, the pigeon disappears and reappears elsewhere. Many in the town are skeptical of John's claims, but he insists that he is telling the truth and that the pigeon is the key to unlocking the secrets of time travel. Animal experts have been contacted to investigate, but no one knows how to explain the pigeon's strange abilities. Stay tuned for updates on this odd story. Now let's go to our field reporter to see what's going on around town.
So, Jeb, tell me what you saw when this mysterious man appeared out of nowhere.
Well, it was weird. He just sort of walked out of a cloud of smoke and seemed totally unfazed by the crowd of people he suddenly found himself surrounded by.
He wasn't even surprised to see you all?
Nope. He just kinda stared into the sky and started singing Happy Birthday in an oddly melodic voice.
That's truly bizarre. How long did he stay for?
Not long, really. He disappeared in just a few minutes, kind of like he never appeared in the first place. We were all kinda in shock at how unaffected he seemed by the whole situation.
You heard it here first. Now back to the studio.
Welcome back to our daytime news segment. I'm Rick, and I'm here today to show you a truly unique and interesting product.
Oh boy, another weird product. What is it this time, Rick?
Well, Rex, it may look like a simple pencil sharpener, but this product is actually called the Infinite Pencil Sharpener.
Infinite Pencil Sharpener. More like an infinite source of disappointment.
Come on, Rita, let's give it a fair chance. The Infinite Pencil Sharpener claims to revolutionize the way we sharpen pencils.
I highly doubt that, Rick. It's just another overhyped gadget, isn't it?
Well, Rex, the Infinite Pencil Sharpener uses advanced technology to ensure the perfect pencil tip every time. It has an automated rotation system, adjustable settings, and even a built-in eraser cleaner.
Automated rotation system. Adjustable settings? Seriously, Rick, it's just a pencil sharpener. Who needs all these unnecessary features?
Right, Rita. I think I'll stick to the good old-fashioned pencil sharpener that costs a fraction of the price and doesn't need batteries or fancy settings.
Well, the Infinite Pencil Sharpener is definitely not for everyone. But for those who appreciate innovative design and convenience, it might just be a game changer.
Game changer? More like a money waster, Rick. I can't imagine anyone actually buying this thing.
Well, Rita, there's a market for everything, and who knows, maybe some pencil enthusiasts out there will find the Infinite Pencil Sharpener a worthwhile addition to their stationery collection.
Or maybe not, Rick. I think it's safe to say this is one product we won't be endorsing anytime soon.
Fair enough, Rex. We all have different opinions. And there you have it, folks, the Infinite Pencil Sharpener. Love it or hate it, it's certainly an interesting addition to the world of pencil sharpeners.
In a move dubbed Operation Downward Terminal Velocity, Unity CEO John Riccitiello announced a new controversial pricing model, alienating game developers around the world. He stated that he was inspired by a Looney Tunes cartoon he watched as a boy. He is quoted as saying, "Remember the part where Wile E. Coyote runs off a cliff, dangles in midair with a sign that reads, 'Help,' then he falls all the way down into the canyon and his impact leaves a small dust ring around him? Well, what if we applied this idea, literally, as a new and innovative business tactic? No one else is doing this. At least, not on purpose. We'd be the first. Isn't that neato? Guys. Hey, where did everyone go? More news to come as this story continues to develop.
Let's see what's happening with the weather.
Well, folks, here we are again, with your daily dose of doom and gloom. I mean, I'm no psychic, but I'm pretty sure the world is ending. Just look at the sky. It's like the apocalypse is upon us. Dark, ominous clouds are looming over us, and I swear I saw a flock of flying pigs earlier. Yes, that's right, folks, flying pigs. Who knows what other abominations we'll be seeing as this weather continues to spiral out of control. And it's not just the sky either, folks. There's a weird smell in the air, almost like a mix of sulfur and burnt toast. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but I wouldn't be surprised if we all wake up tomorrow to find ourselves in some kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland. In short, all I can say is brace yourselves. It's gonna be a wild ride.
We've come to the end of today's top stories. Join us next time, when we'll be reporting from outer space, with the help of our alien friend, Bob.